I told you it was going to happen. It was going to happen. It really was.
We beat it yesterday.
Good afternoon. Hey, refresh your browsers, y'all, because today is Thursday, December 1st, 2011, and you are listening to Room 3026 live. This is episode 412, a 60-minute conversation ranging from technology to pop culture. And I'm your host, Damond Nollan. We are broadcasting live right here in Durham, North Carolina. It is lunch hour in the Onyx Tower. Today, my co-hosts are Mr. Derek Brinson.
I am the world's funkiest man. Stay funky, my friends.
And Mr. Michael Render.
Doozy. As
always, we encourage listener participation. You can join the conversation by calling us via the telephone at 646-929-2689. Again, that's 646-929-2689. Or you can chat with us online via Skype or Google Voice. It's entirely free. Or right here in the chat window, found at blogtalkradio.com/Damond Nollan. Click on today's episode, scroll down to the bottom, and there the chat room is. I want to give a special thanks to Mr. Darren Tyler for providing our theme song. It is entitled Without You, which reminds me that without you, we would not be where we are today. So thank you so very much for what you do. Let me turn to the chat room and say hi to those who are here right now with us. Let me say hi to Alan Tran, the man. What it looked like. Let me listen and also say welcome to all of you listening live and in archive. Doesn't matter where you are, what you're doing right now. Thank you for what you do. Now, let me turn over here and say hi to the guy. We're one day closer to the weekend. So let me reach out and say, gentlemen, how goes it? How is life treating you?
It's going good.
Yeah,
it's going real good.
It's a good day.
It's Thursday. Yesterday was Wednesday, and you guys seemed a little like you were missing your coffee yesterday.
Me?
No, somebody seemed like they were missing their coffee.
I was tired.
I was straight.
So
yesterday was a good, Wednesday was a good day for the events that happened on Tuesday, so it was great for me.
So Tuesday was actually the better day over Wednesday.
Well, Tuesday evening was the better
day. Wednesday just was the.
But Wednesday evening was even better than Tuesday evening,
which was last night.
Right.
So today should be better for you today because it's even better than it was on Tuesday.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
But really, Wednesday night is the night that you really.
Yeah. Wednesday night was awesome.
Was like awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let me say what's up to Dyslexic in America.
LL.
Who's also in the room.
It's funky.
Welcome. What up, man? What up?
So clearly this is a sports talk issue we're running here. You are a Tar Heels fan.
What? Man.
Mike Render's a Tar Heels fan. And his team, which was a pretty close game from what I saw on the replay.
Right.
Won against who was it? Wisconsin out, that's right.
The ranked Wisconsin basketball team, Wisconsin Badgers.
So
they were ranked.
So
they were ranked.
We're still talking about the same team, the one that lost to a team that wasn't ranked.
They was top 10 ranked.
I just wanted to make sure I pointed that out.
Yeah, but
this is the same team, though.
Yeah, but this time they beat a ranked team. So.
Okay. Well, whoop-de-doo. There's nothing excited about that.
Yeah,
were they ranked higher or lower than?
It's actually ranked lower.
Who was ranked lower?
Wisconsin.
So,
but they were ranked. So every time
is anyone ranked higher than them?
Not the team that lost the other team.
So, the Tar Heels, who's ranked higher than them?
What's higher than number one?
Okay, so I want to make sure I understand that they got beat by an unranked team,
right?
And so now you're making a big thing. Somebody who's ranked lower than them.
I'm just talking about the W and then who they played. That's what I want to make sure
I just pointed that out.
Yeah, I'm just.
We're getting excited about somebody. It's like beating on little kids.
I'm not excited. You just asked me how I was doing.
You're 4 feet tall. I'm 7 feet tall, and you're getting excited because a 7 foot tall just beat a 4 foot tall.
That's
pretty much what it came down to.
No, that's kind of what it feels like to me. Yeah.
It's kind of what it feels like, right? So when an infant comes up and beats the 7 foot tall person like David and Goliath, then you don't like that because you're thinking the Goliath, in this case, the Tar Heels,
okay,
UNC,
Right.
should be unbeatable.
Should they be?
Isn't that what number one means?
I don't know. You tell
Unbeatable?
me.
It's like back in the day when Mike Tyson was unbeatable. We had a video game named after him. That's how unbeatable he was.
All I'm saying is,
Yes.
if y'all calling me excited now, I'm just saying, if this is what y'all
I'm calling you.
if you deeming me as excited now,
Wait until.
if they wait until they actually do something, and then
So what's better than one?
I don't know.
So how could you get any more excited than you are? They're already number one.
I'm not excited. You just asked me how I was doing.
You said you're excited. You said it was a great
I
Wednesday.
did not say I was
I had a
excited.
great Wednesday.
I just said
I need to
I'm
replay
having
this.
a great Wednesday.
Let's replay this.
Yeah, and we'll see when you ask me if I was
You know,
excited.
we
I
are
had a
recording
really-
today's program.
A really great Wednesday, and even better than Tuesday, because they're ranked.
My thing is, why do people come find me to tell me that the team they lost to was unranked? I
don't know who said that.
Everybody.
Everybody.
Like everybody.
Oh.
I
I didn't say it.
Do I not count as everybody?
Well, okay, y'all two. That's two people out of the
Two people.
Yeah, but yeah, it was good. I mean, it was good. The
Okay.
game was close.
Good.
They barely won,
Good.
but it was still a W.
Okay. Well, congratulations, Mike.
But hey, don't congratulate
Congratulations,
me. As
Mike,
in the words
for,
of Derek.
for number one beating.
I didn't lace him up. I didn't lace him
I
up.
appreciate
right?
that.
Yeah,
I
didn't lace him
appreciate
up.
that. That you are
Either way,
uncommon
still-
for a
still
Carolina, a Tar Heel fan,
As a fan,
to actually say during a win we won as
won.
if I laced them up.
I'm just waiting to hear the Duke fans say we win by 3. I'm just
We
waiting.
did.
I'm just waiting on that.
okay.
Don't say it's Coach K.
Okay. I won't say it, but I'm just saying.
And let me know when you win again.
Let me say hi to Ryan Boyles, who is now in the room. What's going on, Ryan?
What up?
So let me tell you what happened last night. So last night, and I don't know if you guys were following
I was.
the
ESPN.
tweets and the photos and
I have a
and all else.
I have a cell phone. These things. Yeah.
They
sure.
they pull up. So last night, after I left here, there was the Movember Gala. It is a team RDU. That's really the triangle here in North Carolina. We had a gala, which was to celebrate a month-long effort of growing our mows and raising money and awareness around men's health, specifically the cancers that affect men: testicular cancer, breast cancer, all the other cancers that we could potentially get our hands on.
Right.
So last night we got together, led by our leaders, JT Moore. We were there by a number of people. Ryan Boyles was there. Let's see who else was there. We had Mike Adams was there. Brian McDonald was there. Gregory Ng was there, which I don't know if you guys had a chance to look at the pictures, but he dressed up as Isaac from The Love Boat.
I got it, and I got to report it.
You would be surprised how many people had no idea who Isaac was. Even when he started walking around with the tray in his hand, still they were like, I don't get it. Who's Isaac?
Generational.
Yes.
Huh?
Generational television.
What did you say?
Sure.
You don't know who Isaac is? But I don't know, this is an unknown fact, but did you know the brother, Isaac's brother, well, in real life,
Ted Lange. How did I know that?
as a matter of fact, one of our DJs over at Elizabeth City State University, where I went to school, Greg Lang, was actually his brother. And they looked alike. His stage name was Greg Sampson, but his real name was Greg Lang. So so this was the brother, and you can see they look alike. He passed away recently, but I did think about that, and it was a great evening. There were some other people that dressed up. Brooks Bell Inc. was in the house last night. They had a lot of great costumes on. You can check out the pictures. I'll be posting those in a moment. You can see people were dressed up as in 1960s and the 70s, and it was really, really fun. They were giving away free gifts like tickets to basketball games, college basketball games. They were giving away massages. They were giving away, and not massages at the event, by the way. Just thought I'd point that out. There wasn't a corner or anything like.
Yeah, come in this little corner.
Oh, whatever you like.
Man with a trench coat.
Somebody said there was massages. No, there was none of that.
That's wrongness.
Put the oil on yourself.
But they had a lot of free gifts that they were giving away. Let's see. JT Moore won Mr. Movember. He had one of the cool mustaches. Kind of went. They kind of the bends up at the end.
Word.
Uh-huh.
Kind of goes like this. But see, he didn't cut all his facial hair off. See,
Yeah, see,
he
I
got
was
a
about
head
to say,
start.
yeah.
I see.
And let's
30
see,
days is definitely not enough.
not
for
enough
a
to get the
curl.
curl.
Yeah.
It's gonna take more curl than that.
I got another contribution
Okay.
on my Movember.
Oh, awesome.
Yes.
So you should have went last night.
I wanted to.
You should have gone. You could have maybe won something.
I doubt
No
that,
one else had hair like you.
Well,
Nobody. They had wigs trying to create the look,
It wasn't natural.
but they couldn't do it.
my,
You
beauty,
had
artificial.
my
the
beauty
natural.
is my curse.
So next year, we're going to be back. We're going to be
Get
back.
on down in mass. Is that what you're
Yes.
saying?
We're going to be back together next year, next November, to do this all over again. And so we're going to
Wrongness.
definitely invite you guys to hang out with us. Again, if you don't go to the gala, I don't know if you guys had a chance to look at these pictures. I will definitely share these again with you shortly. But check out these pictures because it was a lot of fun last night. And they had free food. They had free drinks. You had 2 free drinks with the ticket. It didn't cost anything at all to attend. All you had to do was just raise money and do what we do.
That's what's up.
So, anyway, there's a lot of stuff going on, and we're just happy that we can participate. So, big shout out to Team RDU for Movember.
Yeah. Proud to be a part of it.
Yeah. Okay, so let us take this time to transition to one of our other segments. That would be Daily Booth.
What it looked like. What are you wearing?
Clothes, hopefully.
Yeah, I definitely hope you are wearing some clothes. Daily Booth is where we go to take pictures. It's a free website. So I can go there right now. It's www.dailybooth.com. You can take a picture with your cell phone, with your laptop, webcam, or you can just upload a picture, which is what I did today. I'll share my picture with you so you guys can check it out. This is the one picture, and they forced me to get into this picture, by the way. The one picture that I got into, Brian McDonald forced me into it. And
Pause.
Well, he forced me. Yeah, get in there. Yeah. So I got in there, and I got one picture. So this is the one picture you can see my full mustache. I actually had a costume that I was gonna rock last night too. Essentially, it was the same thing that I'm wearing now. So I was gonna take off the tie.
Oh, I mean, okay.
I was gonna pick out my hair with my afro, and I was gonna throw on one of those Kango hats to the side.
And who's you gonna be?
And I was gonna open my shirt down to my belly button, throw on some big chains, and that's gonna be my '70s pimpology look.
That sounds real West Coast.
But it's apparent to me that you can't come to this thing halfway. You got to come all the way in.
Yeah, 'cause
like you got to come in with like the Red Baron outfit on in order for people to recognize who you were.
right.
Because you just can't take a picture of your shirt open. With a
So you're saying
mustache and call it a day.
subtleties and inferences just don't work here.
Yeah.
You gotta go all the way with it.
Yeah.
So no chain.
I get
That's like halfway doing it. So
Like, yeah, I mean, even if I had my shirt all the way open, it's still not enough. I can say, "Oh, I'm the
when you
Incredible
walk
Hulk."
in, it's just a wind machine, and like,
Yeah,
some
they would think I'm somebody else. They don't think, "Oh, that's Damon." No, it's not me. Okay, this is me in the '70s
as a pimp.
with an afro and a Kango to the side.
So y'all in it for the money.
Yeah, they went all in.
I mean,
Some
the
of them
honey.
went all in. Like you could seriously. There were some people that went all in. Like there was one guy who was wearing a
Any Zorros.
no, but I maybe should have done that.
Hey, could this Zorro man get to?
I should have
to
done
the
that.
band,
The whole band.
Yeah, to cut the holes in it. And
But then I would have had to
top
cut my
hat.
mustache down a lot to get that little pointy thing.
Yeah,
Bink, and that wouldn't have been
and then
enough
put a
for
rose
30
in,
days.
and then put a rose in your mouth.
He didn't do that. Okay, he didn't do that. He had a sword, not a rose.
I thought he like threw it at
That's
the,
what's his name?
damsel in distress.
Zondon. What's my man's name? The lover? Juan
Don Flamingo.
whatever his name is.
That's
Juan DeMarco.
That's the Punch-Out references for the 80s kids.
Yeah, no.
Don Flamingo.
That's not his name.
But he had a rose.
No, it's not his name.
But he had a rose.
Ryan Boyles throws this picture up. It's him and Gregory Ng, which is playing Isaac. See his big afro there.
What's on this tray, though?
It was some leftover sandwiches and a spoon.
Oh.
The sandwiches were pretty good. It had like barbecue.
What?
And had barbecue and cabbage.
Sound like some good eating.
Yeah, man. And they had a whole bunch. So you can see he's actually holding the barbecue sauce. See, I don't know if people made enough noise about that, but the sauce was awesome. They had a West North Carolina and an Eastern flavor.
Look, there
sauce.
is only one barbecue, and
that's from Montgomery Inn in Cincinnati, Ohio.
East Coast.
No.
Look, people fight over this all the time. Look, it's the rest of it is donkey meat.
Tell me,
East Coast barbecue is the only North Carolina barbecue.
Can we just? Or are you talking about the sauce?
No, well, I think altogether was great, but the sauce itself.
Wars have been fought over this very subject matter. I'm just trying to forewarn you as to what you're getting ready to get into.
Montgomery Inn barbecue sauce.
But I do want to point out that this came from the Pit. Barbecue from the Pit.
I love the Pit. The Pit is one of my favorite restaurants downtown.
You know, I don't think I've ever been to the Pit.
I've been inside the Pit.
I've never. Where is it located?
It's downtown.
Yeah,
downtown Durham.
Downtown
Raleigh.
Oh, okay. Well, see, I've never been.
Yeah, I've been inside.
I highly recommend it.
Okay. Well, we might need to go there. Then.
The place that's
it's West End.
Yeah, the place where your
reception was. Yeah, where the afterburner was.
The afterburner.
Yeah, after the wedding.
Right across the street.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, tell me where this.
The Union's a great spot to go and hang out, and the Pit is in that same area, west end of downtown.
The place where we got the tacos that had the brown sauce. It's the Pit's right.
Oh yeah. That's another.
We was gonna try. Remember, we was gonna try to go there.
Jabara.
It was crowded. It was like an hour and a half wait.
What were we doing exactly?
That's
why.
You, me, New, his wife.
Dude, you just went back like 2 years.
Yeah, but you was there.
I don't remember.
And the Pit has been
really?
there.
I don't remember. So we have to go.
Okay,
we're gonna have to go.
Recent time was at Derek's afterburner after his wedding. This is that same area.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I really don't know because I've never been.
The Pit
I know
is
they
the
talk
business.
about it a lot.
The Pit is the business. I'm just trying to.
They talk about it a lot. I mean, people in this area, it's like you come to Raleigh, you got to go to the Pit.
The Pit.
That's pretty much what they talk about. You want barbecue?
See, I ain't that big on barbecue.
The Pit.
I get that.
Well, anyway, so they had the Pit there last night. They had some food from there last night, so that was good. They had different flavors of barbecue and all that. So anyway, that's what you can see in the picture that they were doing.
Barbecue.
But
Sauce,
it was great.
Not the meat.
Eileen Smith, let's see what she's thrown up here. Eileen's
what's wrong with you?
See, now everybody's doing it.
Yeah.
Everybody is doing it.
You could have won last night.
See.
Yeah, I probably could have.
You could have won last night with that.
Like, dang, son.
Eileen Smith posts her picture
Who
with
we love.
with her microphone, and she has
other
accessories.
accessories.
An accessory, yeah, her mustache.
Accoutrements and things.
Very nice. You could have been our Mo sister.
But what happened?
You could have won.
I'm in.
You could have won, surely.
Hey, sister.
Let's see what else we got here. Tim Arthur throws his picture up, throws up the thumbs. What's up, man? Got a haircut, it looks like.
Looks like Iron Man.
Happy Thursday, my Friday, man. Lucky you.
What?
Yeah. What?
Today, yeah, he doesn't work on Fridays right now.
Why?
You know, he's doing that
Doesn't work
thing
on
where
Fridays,
he doesn't work on. He has so much vacation, I think, but he can just not take any more no more working on any Friday for now until.
Really?
That's awesome.
Must be nice.
Must be. And the Rab.
He looks like an assassin.
He does look like the Assassin's Creed dude,
Yeah.
don't he? Like, just drop it down a little bit more in front and
Just put like a little point.
yeah,
You can Photoshop that in
you could. It just be like, dude, he's the assassin.
and put some towers in the background. That'd be hot.
Awesome. Well, thank you for sharing that, ladies and gentlemen. And feel free to, if you haven't done so already, follow us on Daily Booth, and we'll follow you back.
Follow me. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me.
All right, let's change gears and talk about what you guys are writing. In this segment, we call this Blog Roll.
Blog roll.
Roll in. Roll
With
in.
the post-so sissies.
Rolling up your poster sissies.
Yeah. All right, blog roll is when we take a look at what you guys are writing, what you're putting out there
Posters.
into the blogosphere.
Guess
Blog roll.
And it looks like we have one from Tim Ponders
Oh.
in what he calls
720.
the Tech Monks Podcast, episode 11,
What?
which
It's
has been aptly named Glistening Vampires and IndieConf 2011.
No.
Dude, that's like a triple post there. Nicely done, sir.
Yeah.
Triple-
Does
a
anybody want to guess
triple-
what
triple
Glistening
plug.
Vampires is about?
Pause. I don't want no shiny suckers around me.
Yeah, I'll let you listen to that. I posted the link in here. Go on and take a listen and tell me what you think about it. Thank you, Tim Arthur, for posting that.
Dangerous.
Also, in case you didn't see the pictures for any reason, I did post a story last night when I got home after I got all the pictures uploaded. You can see all the pictures here, and so go check that out as well. It's called A View from the Movember Team RDU Gala 2011.
Excellent.
So check that out. All right. Okay, so before we go into our feed watch, let me do some announcements. And since we are talking about Tech Monks, here's this.
Join us this Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific, as we record the latest episode of the Tech Monks podcast, discussing topics such as technology, entertainment, and the startup culture. For details on joining us live, visit techmonkspodcast.com/live.
All right. So let us, at this point in time, if you have an announcement that you'd like to get on the air, you can always email those to me at damondnolan@gmail.com.
Get to the Facebook page. Weigh in on those things about which you would like to hear.
That's right.
Come
And you
on.
can also include any of these upcoming
on.
stories that we do from FeedWatch.
Yeah, add your own.
Feedwatch.
FeedWatch is where we constantly comb the blogs so that you don't have to. We give you the news that you can use because that's what we do. So you best not snooze. You will not lose. Unless, of course, you like singing the Huffies.
I missed FeedWatch. Well, luckily I didn't, so that was like just a cautionary tale.
This is FeedWatch for Thursday, December 1st, 2011.
December, dude. Wow.
Coming soon to Facebook, short stories in your news feed.
Huh?
Coming from Gizmodo. Yesterday, Facebook extended the character limit on status updates from 5,000 to 63,206.
Why?
As our resident egghead Kyle Wagner points out, that's roughly a third of the 170,000 characters contained within the Charles Dickens A Christmas Carol. The Kindle Fire is beating the iPad at Best Buy.
It's because it was so much cheaper.
Coming from SAI, Amazon's Kindle Fire is the top-selling tablet at Best Buy, according to its website, trumping the iPad. Apple is probably selling more iPads overall since it sells 4 models, and they're ranked 2 to 5 on Best Buy's list. However, this is pretty stunning achievement for Amazon. Dozens of tablets have been released since the iPad debuted, and none of them have mattered. Even with shaky reviews, it's clear consumers are buying into the Fire, and it's a cheap price. Sandusky Council says victim denied sex. Coming from CNN.com, Jerry Sandusky's attorney said Wednesday that a young man at the heart of cover-up allegations against Penn State University officials told him that he was not a victim and had no sexual contact with the former assistant football coach.
I don't know that dude.
The young man said nothing sexual occurred with Sandusky in the shower, according to Amendola. He said he had turned on all the shower heads, and water was running on the floor. He said he was surfing, going from one end of the floor to the other to slide across the shower floor. Amendola said.
So we get, okay.
Pause. Stat counter. Chrome leapfrogs Firefox for the first time.
Really?
Still trails Internet Explorer.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Coming from Engadget, Stat Counter has just released its latest global report on web browser usage.
That's on the Mashable too. If you're on there, their RSS feed.
And it's something of a doozy. According to the analytics firm, Google Chrome overtook Mozilla Firefox for the first time this month, becoming the world's second most widely used browser.
Mm-hmm.
And finally, Netflix viewing seeing swelling U.S. cable bills, coming from Business Week. Time Warner Cable Inc. and U.S. pay TV companies weighing how to profit from surging internet demand spurred by Netflix Inc. and Hulu are on the verge of instituting new fees on web access customers who use the most. At least one major cable operator will institute so-called usage-based billing next year, predicts Craig Moffitt, an analyst with Sanford C. Bernstein and Company in New York. He said Cox Communications Inc., Charter Communications Inc., or Time Warner Cable may be the first to charge web access customers for the amount of data they consume, not just transmission speed. That is the news that you can use for Thursday, December 1st, 2011.
That's his new voting box. It's messed up.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, as you know, if you haven't done so already, please go on over to our Facebook page, and vote on your favorite topic. Yes, there is a problem with the voting because I messed up yesterday. But what you can do is you can actually like your favorite story. Just put a like on those stories that you want to talk about. And the ones with the most likes will be the one that we will talk about today.
That's funny watching you walk back and forth. I could do this on my phone.
I see Michael Render over here already voting for the Sandusky. I see you, Mike. I see what you're doing.
What?
I see what you're doing.
Man, y'all keep accusing me
What?
of doing stuff.
I just saw what you did. So, yeah, go on in there and vote real quick, and I'll share this link with you guys in case you don't have it. Go on in there and vote for your story of the day. And where's my chat window? Here you go. So let's see what you guys are talking about in the chat room while you guys run over there.
Oh, yeah.
Good, bad Kindle Fire review. Okay. I guess some people did their part on Update Your Parents' Browser Day. Yes.
What?
That's interesting. There was a Update Your Parents' Browser Day.
Nice.
Yeah.
My parents' browser is up to date already.
Because you did it? Or because that machine over there on the desk?
Oh, not that.
Oh, okay.
No, that browser is staying.
It's unupdatable.
Yeah. The whole machine is unupdate.
All right.
Typical.
Well, it looks like, based on the few likes I see here, it
Sandusky.
looks like Sandusky
haven't even seen
has
the
3
Sandusky
likes.
story.
It's the last one. So let me start there, and then I'll move on to the ones that have 2s.
Deuces.
Or whatever the next one is. So feel free to continue to vote at your leisure. So I guess my first question, though, let's assume
Okay.
that this is true,
That he was surfing.
that he was surfing in the shower. My question initially was he surfing naked, or did he have like shorts on?
Well, my question was, Sandusky already admitted to the noise making, but he never said it was surfing.
So he was making noise.
Yeah, the rhythmic noise that 2 people already said they heard. Like, I mean, I'm thinking when you surfing,
Rhythmic noise, so I'm assuming that's not like a human beatbox or nothing like that, right?
So that's the back and forth sloshing
well, but
of the feet
is
on the floor.
depending on how big the shower is, it's probably gonna be a lot of gap in between, the sliding back and forth.
Right, so
I'm
it's like
assuming it's a more rapid,
Like that.
a more rapid rhythmic type of sound.
So they were just going back and forth.
Well, he never said Sandusky was surfing with them.
Well, what he did say, they did say they were surfing.
They both were surfing.
Yeah. Well,
They,
that's
or
the
he.
impression that I'm getting, is that they were both surfing. This could be essentially a an honest mistake from a guy who just acts like a kid if he had shorts on. But if they both were running around like Adam,
they said
and they're sloshing back and forth in the
They
shower.
were naked. Well, no,
I didn't read that.
They never said.
Yeah, I didn't read that.
Yeah, they never said they were clothed or unclothed. They just said they was in the shower.
Sloshing back and forth.
Well,
they were
the witnesses never saw him moving.
surfing.
He just said they heard the noise.
Well, you know what they also said later in this article, they said that they never actually saw the guy who claimed that he saw them in the shower.
But Sandusky said he was there. He already said he was there.
No. Not Sandusky. Sandusky.
Yeah.
The guy who said I guess he at the time he was the college student or whatever. The one that said he reported it to the leadership and to his dad.
You talking about the assistant?
Yeah.
Okay.
He said that according to this, Sandusky and the kid never saw him
there. Right.
So let's assume that was true. Let's assume that they were sloshing around. They were skating in the showers.
Right.
And it may have sounded like, like, like they're, like you're skiing. Or like if you ever played tennis, right? You ever, like, women play tennis and they go, right? They're just.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I just don't like where I think this is headed.
Well, I'm just saying, this is very plausible to believe that they were, in fact, surfing in the shower. And I remember my high school, as a matter of fact. No, seriously, in my high school, we had a pretty big shower. Right. And there was a lot of shower heads all around the shower. So you could essentially do the entire team at one time. Right? Everyone could basically take a shower at the same time if you really wanted. There was enough heads in there to do that.
Right.
So I could in my own mind see the sloshing back and forth. However, here's my only issue.
You only have one issue with all of this?
Well, yeah, here's my one issue. Because if there were two boys in the shower doing that, you wouldn't think twice about this. Right. Because this would be like, they're
kids
just
playing
having
around.
fun. Yeah.
Right.
But when you see a grown man and a little kid doing that in the shower.
Sloshing, surfing.
Then you say, wait a minute.
Something strikes me as
odd
here.
And it's not your son. No, I'm not. Now, look. Michael Jackson has done some really strange things as well, right? Sleeping in the bed. And I don't see anything wrong with sleeping in the bed with kids,
right?
And that was his whole argument. And maybe that's the case. Maybe at this age, he doesn't see anything wrong with that.
Nah.
It seems like you guys are not convinced about this.
I think society. I don't mean to speak for society, but from my vantage point, I think it seems like society is kind of weighed in on this, and the answer is stop that. No.
Well,
no.
But the thing that's interesting, and this is what I'm finding is the case right now, is that people are already guilty in public opinion.
Right.
Because of the news articles, because of the way it looks, what it appears. Now, I'm not saying that it didn't happen. I'm not saying that it did happen. I'm just saying that even with Herman Cain, as an example.
Which, by the way, to start this story out, you said assume it's true, and to start the Herman Cain story out, you said assume it's not true, or was it the other way around?
No, I said let's assume that his story was true, that he in fact didn't do anything.
Okay,
right.
What you said.
So in this case, what I'm saying is even public opinion already is on the side of the women.
I'm not so sure about that.
Oh yeah, he did it.
Yours is.
Yeah, he did it.
Yours isn't there. I think
I don't want it to be true.
I don't want it to be true either, but I think, and I'm really glad you went back here. And being that we've got a light news day, you gave me a chance to put some thought into this. If a woman had 60 some text messages and calls and other and plus during the course of a couple of years on a phone, if some woman had that kind of communication with me and my wife didn't know her and she found out about it, my stuff would be in the street and I would have trouble walking.
Yeah.
Now, let's go back to the Herman Cain that I admire, the Herman Cain I wanted to see. He's not America. He is a lobbyist. He is calling the Koch brothers one of his brothers. You know, the Koch brothers probably call Herman Cain a lot of things. Brother, I'll bet, is not one of them. Look, Herman Cain is part of the problem in as much as he has been getting a whole lot of money as a lobbyist and directly from the Koch brothers, who have been personally responsible for pushing a whole lot of that money. He's not America. He's part of the problem. You're right. Let me go back to that Herman Cain that I wanted to see.
Yeah.
The guy that is big on personal responsibility. If you're broke, if you're poor, blame yourself. If you have avoided the appearance of impropriety, whether or not this 13-year friend of his has had an inappropriate relationship or not, it looks bad. I think we can both agree to that.
And
you know what?
And
does it really look bad?
But that's my point. But see,
it looks bad.
Even, like if somebody just walks out and says, "Oh."
Hey man, I've been talking to old boys.
Hey Mike,
wait. What? She did. This was not an unsubstantiated claim. I will admit to you that Herman Cain has been the object of some unsubstantiated claims. This is not one of them. There is some substance to this. There is some communications. His wife says she doesn't know this woman. You're having that kind of communication over a period with somebody that your wife doesn't know at 4:00 in the morning. Conversations, and text messages. That looks bad. He has avoided.
But that doesn't mean
it doesn't mean that. But it looks bad, and it has hurt his image. And then there are the other 8 out of these 999 accusers. Look, if he is being backed by the 3rd and 4th richest man, 2 men in the world, the Koch brothers, Charles and David. I have a hard time seeing all 9 of those guys being bribed. The Koch brother could simply over bribe. I don't see it.
But who's this? But this is about the power of the White House. This is about people saying,
it's not. No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
This is not.
This is about the power of the White House.
How come Michelle Bachmann or John Huntsman or Rick Perry aren't suffering some of these same things?
I think they've all suffered in some way, shape, or form. There's a reason why.
He's talking about this is other people's party. It's the Democrat machine. There's no such thing as Democrat machine. It's the Democratic Party machine. Stop doing that. It's a tired, hackneyed cliche.
Let's stay on focus.
Yes, let's stay focused. It does look bad. I think we can agree that this particular thing looks real bad.
But he's not guilty of anything.
He's not guilty of anything
yet.
He's
not guilty yet.
There is no definitive proof, but it quacks.
There's nothing.
It quacks like a duck.
But how? But here's
it's
my
probably
thing,
not a giraffe.
Listen.
It quacks like a duck, and it's his fault. What happened to the guy that said, blame yourself? I want that guy. I want to see that guy step up instead of, it's a big a secretive conspiracy on the Democrat machine trying to bring down Herman Cain. No, they're not trying to bring down you, Herman Cain.
So where's the proof?
There is the preponderance of evidence is compelling. The preponderance of evidence is compelling.
Monica had a dress.
So you need a film or DNA evidence? Do you
Tiger? He basically gave it up.
And so will Herman Cain in a minute. You watch and see.
And if he does, then that changes everything.
Yeah, watch and see. I believe that he will. I believe that he's. I don't want to see him punished unless if
he did it, then take it like a man.
And that is my problem. This looks real bad for him. I believe that he did, and I believe that he's ducking accountability. I believe this guy that says blame yourself accounts for everybody except for one is him.
Just because Congressman Weiner denied it on all the networks for the longest time.
Oh, you think he's
the
only one?
And eventually one came back later and says, and just because President Clinton went out there and says, I never had sexual relations with that woman, and then a week later, and
it's really funny that
okay.
It's really funny that you seem to catch those only 2 Democrats with their hand in the proverbial cookie jar and didn't talk about the 6, 8, 9, 10.
Talk about the one in South Carolina. We're talking about the one
the one in Nevada and the wide stance. Look, this is
we can talk about that.
Okay,
I go both sides.
Okay,
I'm just trying to point
out.
I'm just
you late with the with the humor.
I'm getting it from both sides now. It's clear to me.
But I'm saying, what happened to the blame yourself guy? I think we can agree that this looks real bad. And you know what? If you're smart enough to think you can run for president, you should be smart enough to know to avoid the appearance of impropriety. I'm not saying he did it. I'm saying I suspect he did. I wouldn't want to be party and seeing him punished for something that is not proven. But if
So you think he's walking around like, man, I'm about to run for president, but dang, old girl might bring up that 13-year-old incident potentially, maybe. Oh shoot, she actually did. I wonder what. I mean, I don't even know what's her reasoning for that again. Just cause?
I don't know.
See,
I don't know. I mean, there could be a whole lot. There could be a whole lot of reasons. I think the easiest reason for me to see is the idea that she came to the conclusion that she wasn't the only mistress.
How do you know that's the reason?
I don't. I don't know. I'm saying.
So
that,
why now?
I'm saying that is my.
Yeah, that's my thing. Like, this should have
now?
been something that came out soon as he tried to start running.
No one took him seriously for a long time, and
but
I still don't
why
take him
now
seriously.
though? Is my point.
And then why would you assume they wouldn't?
After the other 7 or 8. I think why now is really to say, look, let's stop playing around.
You know what's going on. It's all a game. It's all a game. People are they're holding on to pieces of information, and they're trying to use it at the right time. Like, yeah, okay, all right, we got something on him.
No, we don't have something on him. He got something on him.
Let me see what I can get.
If he did it, then
but let's assume he didn't do it.
Let's just why. But
why all of a sudden are you immediately saying he did it?
I didn't say he did it. I said I suspect he did it. I wouldn't punish him for something.
But he's not guilty of doing anything yet.
He's not proven guilty. I'm saying it looks bad.
Prove it first, and then
I'm saying it
first.
It looks bad. There is
get some pictures of them.
Sandusky looks bad too, but he might not have did it.
I agree in both cases. I am saying when we talk about a president, where is the trash on Obama?
He smoked cigarettes.
Oh. That's a crime. By the way, the really super duper outhouse guano crazies.
Well, he was born. Certificate.
There is, that's exactly. Yeah, if you're one of those super guano outhouse crazies, you're going to talk about.
You're not a real American citizen.
Talk about Kenya. Come on, man. Come on.
Well, they all try though.
He's a Kenyan.
That's my point. Is they all try to find something to derail your candidacy.
I want to be sure about the character of my president. Period.
But let's assume again,
and
I'll actually pull up some of the comments they're making in the chat room. But
do it.
Let's assume again that he didn't in fact do it. That there were people out here trying to get them. Okay, and then you guys are all falling in line with what the media wants you to hear.
Man, I don't think he did it.
I
think
don't.
He's gonna be running for president.
This dude stood up here and says, "Look, I knew this stuff was going to happen." And when I say this stuff, he means that people were going to go out there into their past and try to come up and drum up some stuff.
Did he say that?
Yeah, he did.
When?
He said it when they were talking about him and what he was going to do up front. He said, look, I knew this stuff was going to happen. I was ready for this, but it's not about me. It's about my daughter. It's about my wife, and the stuff that's going on there, that she's getting hurt by these accusations.
She is getting hurt because
baseless.
of Herman Cain's actions. It looks bad. But like I said, let's
say he didn't do it, then all the stuff he's talking right now goes out.
He clearly had communication that looks bad.
Okay, but that doesn't mean he did it, though.
It doesn't mean he did what?
The stuff that she's claiming he did.
Okay. It doesn't mean he did.
And my thing is, what else is
now? Of course, if the proof comes out,
doing? Huh? What else? How is he supposed to be acting? Like when
he has known her for 13 years. Are we going to? I believe that we can agree that he's known her for 13 years. Yes.
Right.
Sure.
And they've had a lot of. I believe that we can agree that they've had a lot of communication at, shall we say, unconventional times for a man and a woman to communicate. Can we agree to that?
I don't know.
Can we agree to that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
So the answer is no. We can't agree to that.
If your doctor's a woman.
What I'm saying is that doesn't say.
Wait.
Does not say that he did anything else.
Stay on point. Can we agree that they have had a lot of communications?
I don't know. I haven't heard anything about that.
I ain't seen all the text messages.
Okay, you ain't seen. Okay, so exactly what is it going to take for you to agree that he has had a large amount of communications at odd size? Do I need to go and look and show you
a hotel room? I need a hotel room stay.
That's exactly what he said.
I do. I talk to a lot of people.
You know what? I talk to a lot of people too. But you know what? I don't have conversations at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Sometimes I do.
Not with women that my wife don't know.
Sometimes
not with women that my wife don't know.
Sometimes I do.
Do you?
Sure.
Okay. I just wouldn't vote for you for president because it looks bad.
Yeah. Well,
I wouldn't vote for you for president. That looks bad.
Sometimes I do.
I want my president to be above reproach.
Well,
I want my president to.
Listen,
I want my president to be smarter and more honorable than me.
You just see the thing is you haven't asked the right questions yet.
No,
that's the thing.
Okay, let me.
Everybody on this planet has done something that is not above board.
Yes. It's
just that nobody has found out about it yet.
Yes,
or nobody cares about what you did.
And the thing is, if he came forward and said, back in the day. Wait, how about if I put this in my own lap, ladies and gentlemen, voters, my friends and fellow Americans, back in the day. I was a dirty, dirty dog, and I did some things that dirty dogs do.
Why would you tell everybody that, though?
Because I'm running for president, and they're gonna know anyway.
All right, so just to change it, because this sounds like it makes me think of like Mike Vick. He made dogs fight, and he's straight. Don't nobody care about that no more.
Say again?
Mike Vick had dogs fighting in his backyard in Virginia, and don't nobody care about that no more.
People cared about it at the time, and he repaid his debt to society. But we are a forgiving nation. If you fess up, and he came out and said, I have come to the understanding that that kind of stuff is wrong. And Herman Cain hadn't done that,
but he fessed up off gate and still got.
You still believe that he did it?
I do believe that he did.
It's okay then.
Why you
I'm saying that it doesn't matter what I believe.
And the only thing you know is what the news tells you.
I'm saying it doesn't matter what I believe. I do believe that he did it.
The news is trying to sell more newspapers.
So this is a conspiracy, and this has nothing to do with his actions.
The fact that you believe him.
I do believe him.
You don't have all the proof.
I don't have any proof.
And you've already condemned him.
I haven't condemned him. I have not condemned him. I said it looks bad.
You think he did it?
I do think he did. I said it looks bad.
It
looks
truth,
bad.
And
I
the
want
truth
my president
will set you free.
I want my president to be upfront. At least he would
Man,
say
he ain't gonna be your president. He's just trying to run.
he is trying to get a Fox News show and sell some books. You're right.
Man.
But this goes to a bigger picture. I want someone that is
He ain't talked to that girl like that.
okay. Okay.
Well, I will say this, and we can move on. But Ryan says, "Look, it's about confidence."
It is yes.
Right?
You're right.
That's
There
his
is.
point. It's about confidence. And if
So you don't have confidence
if you don't
in
have
him?
confidence in him, even if it just shakes the confidence, like okay, well, I can't prove that it's not right, but I can't prove it's not wrong.
It looks bad.
I just don't know what to believe, so I'm gonna go with somebody at least I don't have that issue with.
All he had to say is, "I know this looks bad." He hasn't even admitted to these, shall we say, unconventional
But if
times
he didn't
of
do it-
conversation.
if he didn't do it-
did he have the conversations or no?
I don't know.
His cell phone record says he did.
Where did that come from? Where did that come from?
So the big.
Tell me where that comes from.
It came from his cell company.
Well, where do I look that up at? Because I haven't seen that.
I'll help you out with that.
Yeah, find that. Phone.
I'll help.
Because I haven't heard that one.
I
know that there was some texting going on.
The news. You did.
Yeah.
So you do believe that there was some texting going on.
Well, he said it.
I don't recall him actually
He said
saying
it in an interview. I believe it was with what's my man's name from CNN. He had an interview with Blitzer, and he was talking about it. He's the one that went out there and said, "Look, I know her. We've been friends for 13 years. I have helped her pay some rents when she didn't have the money. We have a friendship." And that's all it is.
And my wife don't know her.
Yeah.
And I don't even know where that came from because that's news to me.
Yeah, I didn't know his wife didn't know who she was either.
Well,
Or
I didn't.
if that's true.
Yeah, is that true? I don't know. I'm just getting stuff from the news. That's all I got. I can't condemn
that is all we
or
have.
approve.
And I'm not condemning him.
It's
I'm
just
saying
that-
it looks bad. I suspect that he did, but what I suspect doesn't matter. I wouldn't punish him until it was absolutely proven. I don't want to see him suffer for something he didn't do. But if I was a betting man, come on.
And I'm not saying he didn't do it.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. I'm not saying he didn't do it. I'm just saying don't condemn him
I don't
or
wanna see him- I don't
don't
wanna
put
see
him
him-
on trial until
I
you got the
think he
facts.
didn't do it.
I don't want to see him punished for something that he did not do.
I would like to see this happen where the girl say, "Oh, my bad. We were just playing. Somebody paid us to say that."
I would think that if someone
would be
I
hilarious.
think if someone
Yeah,
paid
she'll
her,
get
well,
arrested.
wait. Let's if we're going to
would be
talk
hilarious.
about somebody paid her, let's go to something that we can prove. There are two people that have accused him of improprieties. That there is a record that the place his former employer paid them not to talk about it.
Yes.
That has happened.
See, there you go again.
Wait.
There you go again.
There who goes? I'm
There
just
you
responding
go
to you.
again.
You're saying somebody paid
There you go
somebody paid his
Yeah,
friend
so-
of 13
so
years
now
to come
you're
and tell
drawing
some
conclusions.
lies about him. No, I'm not.
You are drawing conclusions. He didn't pay him.
I did not say that
He
he
did not pay them.
I said his former employer paid him. Does that look good?
So why was
You don't even ask the question. You don't even ask the question. See, look, I think people are money hungry.
Yeah, that's what I think.
I think people are out there to make money and to get attention. Exactly. People
So
are coming
Herman
out.
Cain's not.
I mean,
He's running for office.
He's running for office.
Come on now.
He's not running for office. He's selling books.
Well, he's going to be in the
He
position.
don't even have no staff
He's
in the
putting
big
himself in the
states.
position to where he's going to have to run for office.
He doesn't have to run for office.
But
All
put
he's
like
doing
this,
is
it
running
ain't
around
like-
saying he's running for office.
Put like this, he ain't the type of guy that's gonna be like, oh man, y'all elected me to run, but I was really just trying to sell some of my books, so pick the second
He
dude.
doesn't have to do
in
that
the back.
because
Yeah,
he doesn't
back
have
there.
to
He's
do that.
$24.99.
But hey, with my books though, I appreciate the
He
nomination.
doesn't have to do that because he hasn't hired any staff in the key states where people
He
actually.
has.
Man, he don't
He
need to.
has-
If he gets nominated, he gets nominated for whatever resources
People
that
don't
he
get
has.
nominated by accident.
He has paid.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
He has paid the registration fees in a number of states to get
I
his
can pay the
name on the
registration
ballots.
fee.
To get his name on the ballot. If he was just trying to sell a book, he wouldn't do all this.
He wouldn't spend $40 for the registration fee if he's
Why-
just trying to
why
sell.
would I do that?
Because you sell more books that way. If you can trick people to believe you running for president, what
See,
you do.
there you go again. You don't even want to believe the other side.
I
You
don't- I-
already
I-
have
I'm-
a.
I'm
You've
saying
already chosen.
I have not chosen. I am saying that the evidence is.
You've
what
already
the
chosen.
evidence- I'm saying it. Look, it's,
You've already chosen.
I have not chosen. I'm saying it quacks
You did.
like
You
it
just
does.
said it. You just said he's guilty.
So you
I
wanna
did
go-
not say
He
he was
did
guilty.
it.
I did not say he was guilty. Let's run the tape back. You asked me a question. Why would he do that? And I
Yeah, you
You
answered.
said you think he did it.
I suspect. I said if I was a betting
No,
man,
you said no. I think he did it.
I suspect he did.
Okay.
See, they're
Well,
going to
there you
go
go.
duck hunting, but if I say we just gonna shoot stuff, you don't want to go, do you?
No, I suspect we're not shooting.
I am saying
I
that
suspect
what
that
I said is
you
I don't want
carrying
to
a
see
gun
him. I
around,
don't want
but
to see
we're not
him
gonna shoot
punished
that.
for
No
something that he
ducks.
didn't do. I do not want to see him punished for
So
something
why are
he
you?
didn't do.
So why are you talking about this right now?
Because it looks like he did.
Okay,
It
so
looks bad.
he looks like he did. Doesn't mean he did though.
No, it doesn't mean he did.
It just means that somebody's out there could potentially.
Trying to get some money.
I think this really draws.
But look at the
I think-
entire picture.
I think the entire picture is that his policies are bad. They're dangerous, and they'll hurt us working people. I think this is all
But
Well, I'm not
reality
talking
television
policy.
crap that
But wouldn't
draws
it be
attention
fun-
away from the really
wouldn't
big
it be
issues.
fun to
I'm
see
not even
him-
talking about his policies.
Wouldn't it be
Let's
fun to
get-
see that? Go
I'm talking
against
about him
Obama?
as a character getting up in there and then battling against Obama.
That's
That's
all
all
I
I
wanna
want to see. I just try to get that. I'm trying to get that pay per view.
It's just like
that
boxing
battle
when
out
you
there.
know somebody's gonna get whooped.
Yeah, you
but
want to
they
see
acting
it
like
happen.
they ain't gonna get whooped. You just want to see them get whooped.
I understand.
But you're not
It
helping
ain't gonna
him
be
right
fun.
now.
It ain't gonna be
You're trying to
fun.
condemn him.
I am not trying to condemn him.
Let
I
the
just
dude
said I
win.
don't want to see him condemned. I don't want to see him punished for something he didn't do. But if you're going to run around talking about you're a man of honor
Yeah.
and you've got stuff that looks this bad, and this is the same guy that's telling poor people it's your own fault, and you have done some really, really stupid things, and
That's
somehow
good.
it's not your
You
fault.
you
It's,
like
it's,
that.
it's the media. Oh, so somebody
like
paid
that.
off his friend of 13 years, and and he's calling the Koch brothers one of his brothers. Like they can't pay her more than anybody else in the world. Look, third and fourth richest men in America. Don't you think that if this woman got paid off, they could pay more? Of course they could pay more.
This is the dude that
If
we
that-
want to
if that-
see go against Obama.
I do
all
wanna
with
see
all
that.
that
I
stacked
want
on
to see
him.
that.
Yeah, with all
You
that
don't wanna
stacked on
see
him.
that.
I do want to see that.
No,
I
you
want to
don't.
see that so
No,
bad
no,
it
you don't.
hurts.
No,
but
you
I
don't.
am telling you why
You don't
that's not
want it.
You
going
wanna
to
go
You
happen.
want to see a
You
boring
wanna go
race.
duck hunting.
Yeah, you want to see a boring race when you
I
got
want
some,
to see
some
Herman
boring
Cain.
character
I
from the
want
right
to see
side.
Herman Cain take the nomination so badly it hurts. I just don't think it's going to happen. And there is why.
I'm trying to help it happen.
Looks bad. It's not going to
Because
happen.
see, right now, if I look at anybody else, I don't see a good fight. Newt Gingrich.
Yeah.
Is that going to be a good fight?
Actually, that might be a pretty good fight too.
No.
Put it like
It
this.
won't last long.
Kane is the only one I hear about. I don't even hear about the other people. I don't even. I
gotta
seen
watch-
the pictures.
you gotta
and I
watch
see
it.
the debate where they all like standing up there, but Kane is the one that's in everybody's mouth. So that's the only one I pay attention
He's
to.
the flavor of the month. He calls himself
Man,
Black
you tell they
Walnut.
find something else on him. You know, so you've gone to the happy ending massage parlor, huh? Yeah, I mean, they're going to find a way to get at everybody in some way, shape, or
No,
form.
if they would have done that, they would have done something like that with my dear President Obama.
They tried.
They did.
What are you talking about?
They didn't try.
thrashed
Yes, they did.
They've got
They still
nothing that
thrashed
stuck. They got if they didn't.
It doesn't matter. It's
They
about
thought
the
he was an Arab.
confidence. It's about the confidence.
Look, so you got five
Are-
or six people
are
that say
you-
he was born in
were you
Kenya.
born here?
Those people are crazy.
I don't know.
It was more people. Than
I don't
that.
know. I didn't see the official birth certificate, so I can't guarantee. My confidence is struck.
Ask Darren where he's born.
Darren won't.
See?
Yeah.
Exactly. So that's 5 people.
I can't believe we sat here and talked this whole hour about Sandusky and improprieties
Because man,
in the office.
Because it's all hearsay until
It's what America's talking about.
the trial.
Did he do it?
Pick something. But yeah,
Did he do it?
I can't say he did.
If you were a betting man, what would you wager that he did?
I raised that you wouldn't.
Honest?
That he didn't do it.
I don't know. It's too hard right now. I
Okay,
can't say this. I can't say
let's-
this from experience, though. I can't say this from experience that anytime a man of power gets up there and says, "No, I didn't do it first," typically that means that he did.
Okay.
Right?
I appreciate
But
your
it technically
honesty.
wasn't first.
But I don't
though.
want it to be that
But
way.
it technically wasn't first. It was you heard the woman come out first, and then he came out and was like, "Nah, hey y'all."
Yeah, but
y'all
it's
hear
typically
this thing.
something has to happen. You know, like this whole thing with Sandusky, right? Like just the fact that there's like 9 boys now that are all coming out like, yeah, he did it too. And I'm like, what? Why now? Why? You know, if this is 12, 13, 15 years ago that this stuff happened, why are we hearing about this stuff now? And why are you guys jumping on board now? Why don't you? Why didn't you make this case before?
Because if you come out by yourself and talk about these kind of crimes, dude, that takes a really strong person. But then you come out all at once when you've got and to see a pattern of behavior. You're not standing alone.
We
You're
all were
standing with
surfing.
others.
Huh?
We're all of them. We're all of them
That's
surfing.
all the kids.
Oh, I got
surfing.
you. I
It's
know
like
what you were
20.
saying.
It's like 20 people. It was like you. Never mind. Forget it.
All right. Well,
Yeah, just let it go.
thank you.
You're welcome.
Now we got that out of our system.
I'm really glad.
We only
about
got a
that.
couple of minutes left, and I'm trying to decide what can we talk about in those first last few minutes. Triangle movie night. I can talk about that for a second.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So we've been talking about doing a triangle movie night here.
Mission Impossible.
I think Mission Impossible. What's the other one? Hugo, I think was the other one on the agenda.
What is that?
What is Hugo?
It's supposed to be actually a pretty good movie.
Is that supposed to be like the pirate
No. It's about like I remember from the trailer. It's a kid,
I'm thinking the
a couple kids, and there's a robot
No, man.
and a train.
Why are we watching?
Martin Scorsese.
Who's picked that?
I think it might be a good kid movie. I was just saying too. You know, it might be a good idea if we do like a kid triangle tweet up where the parents take the kids to the movies. So like let the adults go to a movie like Mission Impossible.
Right.
You know, 5. What is this one? The Mission Impossible 4.
Is it 4 or 5?
Okay.
Yeah, it's 4. Ghost Protocol. It says
Yeah.
Tim Arthur in the chat room. Yeah.
Okay.
Me and the movie, man. That sounds good.
But yeah, just go together with your family.
Hey, are we gonna? Is the Onyx Tower gonna be open on the 21st?
I think the last day
It's the 22nd, I thought.
is
Because they be cutting the lights out in this place for a minute.
I think
I don't know if they're gonna do that again this
I
year.
don't know. But either
You
way,
know
that
what-
means
you know what we need
you
to talk
can
to.
make this trip. Okay, this is a movie that you can make.
Which one?
Well, we're talking about Mission Impossible 4, Ghost Protocol.
On the 21st.
Yeah, that's what it says.
Let me check my Google Calendar.
Put it on the calendar now.
I'm doing it now.
We don't know what theater just yet.
21st. That's a Wednesday.
We don't know what
Movie comes out
time.
on the Wednesday?
The 21st, 2011 is a Wednesday according to my Google Calendar.
All right, well, we'll figure it out.
Okay.
One way or the other. But we're talking about a triangle movie night, though.
All right.
My calendar looks real good for
So we
all
are
those
a
days.
few weeks ahead of now. Put it on your calendar. Don't let anything else get in your way. Let's go watch a movie, and then we can talk about it.
I look forward to that.
Would that be fun?
That will be
I
fun.
see Immortal.
So anyway, so we'll get more information about that. I know Ryan Boyles and Tim Arthur. We had a great discussion about making that happen. I'm sure we'll get some more
We
information.
had a fun discussion today.
From them, and we'll invite you on here, Aaron. Aaron, I can't hear
90
you.
seconds.
Ryan, we'll get you up here talking about the next event that you got going on as well. Anyway, at 90 seconds in, it's time for us to go. So let me thank you guys for hanging out with us and listening to us go on and on about that very interesting topic, the indiscretions of our powerful people. But let me thank you, Alan Tran, DB Funky, Dyslexic in America, all of our guests that are coming in and out of the show. Eileen Smith, thank you. Good to see you. Little Bite snuck in on me. Good to see you as well. Tim Arthur, Ryan Boyles, and all of you listening
60
live in an
seconds.
archive. Thank you so much for what you do. We really appreciate it.
Indeed.
Don't forget, we are here every Monday through Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Tomorrow too.
That means we'll be back here tomorrow. So join us right here on blogtalkradio.com/Damond Nollan. You can also follow us on Twitter. You can follow us on Facebook. We have a Facebook group. And like us. Follow us right here on Blog Talk Radio.
Don't hate on
If you like this show, you can download this episode and all your episodes to your MP3 or iPod. MP3 or iPod. I got lost. And don't forget, we also are doing a higher quality audio over there on YouTube, so you can follow that. Go to youtube.com/Damond Nollan, get the highest quality audio that we can afford.
We can afford better, but this one is free, and we figured out some cool trickery.
10 seconds.
That's right. All right, take us out of here, Mike Render.
Deuces.
Deuces.
Get back to work.